Hello, welcome to lower body strength. Okay, so we are going to just jump right in because it's gonna take us about 30 minutes for the workout, so we're gonna just get to it, okay? So let's go ahead and warm up together. Remember, this is a full length video, so we're doing everything together, and I'm gonna push myself. I expect you to push yourself with me too, okay? So let's just go ahead and do some lateral leg swings. We're gonna do dynamic stretches for just the lower body because we're only hitting that lower body right now, okay? So if we're doing like a total body, we're gonna do 10 on each side. If we were doing like a total body workout, then we would kind of do dynamic, ooh, you heard that pop, do dynamic stretches for the whole body, but we're gonna focus on the lower body right now. The upper body will just warm up naturally. You can hold on to something too while you're doing this, so that way you get a nice, good range of motion. All right, let's go this way now. Again, hold on to something. 2, 3, 4, 5, right, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, now that's just a good low impact way to warm up those joints. Now we're just gonna go straight into some body weight squats, okay? So sit back, butt down, and push up. 2. Again, we're gonna do 10 of these. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Push that weight through the heel. 10. All right, let's make sure if you do have a heart rate monitor, turn that bad boy on. I forgot. Hello? Okay, cool. So now hip hinges. So we're gonna push that butt back like this and push through. Butt back, push through. I like to put my hands on my hips just to know that I'm pushing myself back and my back is flat. That's the goal, okay? We don't wanna be like, all right, so nice tight tummy. Butt out, push through, and we're stretching back here, okay? Butt out, push through. Butt out, push through. You almost gotta exaggerate that. Butt out, push it like you're trying to push it up against the wall, okay? Do not be shy here. We are warming up. This is for us, nobody else. Does not matter. We look crazy while we're doing it, okay? All right, feels good. Nice, good stretch. Okay, guys. So now we're gonna do that one more time, okay? So you might need a little longer to warm up. I always like to do 2 for myself. And then because I'm gonna show you also, you do like warm up sets whenever you're doing your strength days, okay? It's ideally how I want you to do it. I don't want you to, like for example, the first, I'm gonna be out of breath because of the lower body. The first part is going to be a goblet squat. And I'm not gonna do my heaviest goblet squat, right? I'm gonna do a quick like warm-up set is what I call it. So I just do a goblet squat with less weight than I know that I can do. So that way it's heavy, but it's not as heavy, okay? So that's also gonna be the warm-up rounds. So don't worry about that. Let's go ahead and do another 10. 1, butt out, 2, 3, 4, and if I'm gonna try and slow it down a little bit. I know I move too fast sometimes, so just pause me if you need to finish your warm-up without me. If I just went a little too fast, I have to remember that. Not everybody likes to go as fast. Yes, my husband hates working out with me because he's like, I don't even have a chance to catch my breath. And I'm like, that's the point. But no. Just kidding, we're all at our own pace. So this is gonna be a follow along workout, but if you need to pause it for whatever reason, then pause it, okay? All right, hip hinges. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, So it is going to be a dumbbell optional band workout. So you can do this at home or at the gym. At home, if you have a heavier set of dumbbells, then I would recommend that's okay, because this is a strength day, so we do need to get either heavier set of dumbbells to challenge, or you're gonna have to do a few more reps, okay? So totally up to you, wherever you're at, but we're gonna get it done regardless, okay? So first things first is goblet squats. So goblet, and we're gonna do strength. So these first few, we're not gonna superset, okay? We're literally gonna do 10 to 12 reps, depending on how heavy your weight is. And then I'm gonna time us, and we're gonna take about a 60-second break, 60 to 90 second. I know, sounds like forever, but this is how we're gonna work in our strength phase, okay? So we don't wanna move too fast. We are gonna end with some supersets though, because we need everything in one workout. Anyways, enough of that, I ramble. So, okay, so the first one's gonna be the goblet squat. So goblet squat, like I said, this is going to be my like warm-up set. I'm not gonna go, I start counting my 3 sets once I get to that working number. So once I get to my heavy weight. So the first, I always like to do at least 1. I don't like to waste too much time and do so many, because then I'm gonna be too tired, right? So just 1 really is enough. So for me, I'm gonna grab a dumbbell that's a little lighter than what I know is my working set. And if you don't know what your working set is, you'll find out. So just grab something lighter, use that as your warm-up round, okay? So let's just get right to it. So feet hip width apart. We're gonna hold the dumbbell up here at our chest. We're not gonna let it touch us. Like, you're not gonna don't let it rest on you. Hold it up, brace that core. Remember, all the air out nice and tight. And then we're gonna go down to the ground, parallel, butt back, push up, okay? So, show you from this side. It's the best. So here, right, it's not leaning on me, sitting straight up. My tummy's nice and tight, okay? And then now, I'm gonna go straight down. You're gonna do this with me, okay, guys? We're following along, okay? So 12 times. This is our warm-up set. So let's get it. And push up. Okay, we always wanna make sure we're going nice and slow. Perfect, okay. So that was 12 for me. If you are not at 12 yet, keep going. Or if you finish before me, then we're just breaking, okay? Now this one's our warm-up set, so we're gonna take about 60 seconds. I'm gonna grab my water because I didn't bring it up here. Okay. All right. Okay, so while we're resting, you should go ahead, if you feel warmed up enough. I know my body, and I know that I'm ready to go for my working set. So we're gonna move on to that working set. If you feel that you need another set of the warm-up weight, then just stay here. But like I said, you don't wanna exhaust yourself too much, because this is a strength phase. So you want some strength. Okay, so another thing is, if you're using a heavier dumbbell and you're having trouble like getting it up off the ground, I always like to put it on the bench. Makes your life so much easier. It can help protect your back in the long run in case, you lift it improperly from the ground. So I literally just lift it with both arms from the ground or from the rack, and then I place it right here on the bench. So like this, and then I like to get underneath it and lift that bad boy up. Okay, guys, let's do it. So remember, we're doing 10 to 12, nice and heavy. Breathe out on the way up. excuse my breathing. But you gotta make sure you're breathing, okay? Let me time my rest. Cool. So nice push on the way up. It's gonna help you get that weight up, okay? Whew. So this is not gonna be a talking tutorial, because I'm telling you, I'm working hard here. So you guys need to be working hard too. Okay, so just take some recovery time. Deep breaths. Just breathe through it. Walk around if you need to. This is not a time to be on your phone, because we will be distracted. And a minute will go into like 2 to 3 minutes and you're like, shh, messed up that set, you know? I mean, it's not gonna totally mess it up, but you wanna keep your breaks consistent, you know? You wanna be challenging yourself, that's why you're here. A workout that could take you, and just because it took you 2 hours to do the workout doesn't mean it was an intense workout if you were like on your phone doing all this other crap, you know what I mean? So get the workout done, period, and then do everything else you gotta do. All right, we're back down, let's get it. We got 3 working sets of this, so let's go. Down. All right. Remember, breathe. Should be hard, guys. All right. Nice. Okay. Let's take that nice good break. Remember, just walk around if you want. Get yourself a sip of water. Nice deep breaths. Try not to sit down because you won't be able to fully recover. Let me see what's next. While we wait. Okay. All right. Cool. So if you're here with me and this is your second set, if you feel like you need to pull it back a little, listen to your body, pull it back a little, drop the weight, do whatever you gotta do. But if you feel like you are not like, you know, breathing heavy, like this should be hard, okay? So if you feel like it's not, you need to grab 5 more pounds, 10 more pounds. Or if you don't have the option to grab more weight, do a few more reps, okay guys? That is the point. That is where change happens. We can't just be comfortable in what we're doing. It has to make us uncomfortable. All right, we're almost there. Let's get ready. So grab that extra weight or drop that weight, whatever it is you got to do for yourself, and let's get after it, okay? All right, let's do it. So, I don't know why I didn't put it back on the bench after I told you, but we're gonna make it happen. All right, let's go. Push those out, guys, come on. Remember, we're not here to look cute. Okay, so let's catch our breath. Now we've done all 3 sets of those, so we are going to take a little bit of a longer break, fully recover, set up our next one, and get after it, okay? So, next we have, tell me why, I'm so out of breath. Reverse lunges, okay? So dumbbell reverse lunges. We're gonna hold 2 dumbbells on either side and we're gonna hit reverse lunges like this, back, both feet. Try to hit 90 degrees like so. What we don't want is any of this. Sit up straight and tall, okay? If you have balance issues, hold on to something and hit your reverse lunges. You can do it with no weight. wherever you're at. Don't feel like because this is a strength workout, oh, I have to use weight, but you've never done a dumbbell reverse lunge in your life, or it's been years. You know what I mean? You're still gonna get resistance by just doing it. That's what we really have to learn, is that just because we're not putting tons of weight on a barbell or whatever doesn't mean that what we're doing isn't productive. Okay, so I'm going to go lift with the legs. Grab my weights for the reverse lunges, so grab your weights and meet me back. All right. So I know I want to use those. Remember, start off a little bit lighter than you would want, and see where you go from there. Okay, so I know that I could easily do these, so this is going to be my first round, and then I'm going to get into it. Okay, so let's get it, guys. All right, yes, time is up. All right, so let's get it straight to. So we're going to do 10 on each leg. Okay, so that's 20. This is why dumbbell reverse lunges suck, or lunges in general, because you have 2 legs. Okay. All right, remember, push out and come up. You should be pushing with your front heel, so the weight should come through that front heel to get you back up. So I want to say this is 5. Can't talk through these. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 20. Oh yeah, guys, that's rough. So that was rough in the terms of my endurance. So you have to, don't lie to yourself, you know? Like, that wasn't hard in terms of the resistance, the strength I was using. So it was just hard because the endurance I'm trying to use to talk and do the movement. But I know that I can go heavier. So we're gonna grab some heavier weights, and if you're in the same boat with me, grab some heavier weights, okay? Don't cheat yourself. The workout is only gonna be as good as you make it. You can have a list of exercises, but if you're doing them with 0 intensity, you're not gonna get what you need to get from the movements. It doesn't matter how good the exercises are. Okay, so I know that was not it. And if you are at home doing this with me, I'm telling you, the best thing you will ever buy is a set of adjustable dumbbells, because you can do so much with them. They're so cost effective. They take up no space. So that is my tip. Okay, guys, we are gonna get after it. Okay, let's get it. If you need to stop, you pause this, okay? Like, that's the glory of having it at home, okay? You can take longer if you need to. I'm timing us for a strength recommendation, but if you need a little bit more, listen to your body, okay? I don't want to get any messages talking about, I was so dizzy, you know? Like, come on, guys. 3. Remember, I can't talk through these. 4. 5. Yes, that feels like 6. I'm using some strength now. 7. 9. 10. Let's go. 11, halfway. 12. 13. 14. 15. 16. 18. Oh yeah. Boom. That was perfect. That's a good weight for me. I could possibly go up a little bit and decrease my reps, which is fine because I'm in a strength phase, but I think I'm gonna leave it there so I can do the 10 reps, because by the time I got to about 8 on each leg, it was a burning. So that's totally fine. Let's do that. Whew. I have to catch my breath a little. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna say it's definitely harder trying to talk through it, but that's okay, because I'm gonna get better at this. Why? Because I'm gonna keep doing it. So, all right, almost there, guys. Take a few deep breaths with me. Get that heart rate down. We feel good. Moving our bodies. Grateful that we can move. We are putting ourselves through this challenge. No one is forcing us to do this. We get to do this, okay? Let's get it. Last deep breath, let's go. 10, halfway there. Come on, guys. Oh yeah, that is how it should feel. Should be hard. Okay, so we did 3. Let's catch our breath now. Deep breath. So remember, we have I don't even know what I was thinking. Okay, we have our last like single movement, just inner strength phase, so heavier, and then we're gonna go to supersets. Okay, so we're gonna do dumbbell, sumo, squat. Yes, so toes out, that's what makes the sumo legs wider, and toes out is gonna be more in the side glute and quads, and we're gonna come down deep and push up just like this in the stance. Okay, so sumo always allows you to go a little bit heavier, so if you've never done them before, grab a lighter weight to start. If you can go up, go up. If you gotta stay the same, stay the same. All right, easy peasy, guys, easy peasy. Okay. Right, so I'm not gonna cheat myself, even though I want to. So easy. Just grab, you know, when you have nobody there telling you, no, you can do more than that. No, that's not it. You know, so easy. But then what's the point? You know what I mean? I'm not out here wasting my time, wasting my energy for what? Just to be frustrated with myself when I don't see any results. And then to say, well, I put in all the work, I worked out 5 days a week, 4 days a week, I did this, I did that. Yeah, you went through the motions of it, but did you do it like with the intention of changing? There's a difference, folks. Okay, anyways, again, take those few deep breaths with me. All right, let's do it. So brace that 4, toes are out. All right, I always like to pull my shorts up because my quads get stuck, but toes out, butt back, drop it, grab the dumbbell, and then we're gonna do our first one. Okay, so down, get in position, and pull. 1, 3. So for these, I could definitely use a little bit more weight. 7, but this is the heaviest I have. So I'm gonna go for a couple more reps. right, we're gonna take about 60, 90 seconds here, okay? So a few deep breaths, stay with me. Just gonna check what's next for us. Stay with me. You got your favorite music. Turn on that favorite music. Not loud enough so that way you can't hear my instruction, but all right, perfect. Let's do it. Okay. Oh man, it is hot here in Florida. I don't know if these garage workouts are gonna be a thing for me once it gets summertime. We'll see. Probably get a fan out here, do my thing. Okay, whew, goes by so fast. All right, let's get it. Back down, toes out, wide legs, brace the core set. Don't suck it in, engage it. Breathe out all the air and engage the core. All right, let's go. Down, get in position, and 1. Oh yeah, a couple more. Push. The last few should be hard, guys, okay? That is what you want. You want the last few to be hard. All right, time those rest for us, all right. Whew, man, I'm so glad you guys are here with me. If you don't know me yet, you will. So I like to do it. It might not be the cutest, most like aesthetic workout, but that's not the point, you know? These things that we see on social media, that's not how people get. People doing these moves, that's not how they got to where they're at. They got to where they're at by doing the basic stuff over and over and over again. That other stuff is just for views and likes. So don't let it fool you. Stick to the basics, they work. Okay, one more, let's go. Core set. 4, thought I heard a dog. 5, I'm like terrified of dogs. Is that tough? Okay. Perfect. So that was 3 of those. So now we are going to take our longer break. I'm going to show you the next move so you guys rest. Okay, so also in our huge PCS move, I lost, misplaced, threw away, don't know my exercise mats. Mats, I said, okay? I had 3. Don't know where not one of them is. So anyways, I finally did order one. Don't come for me, but in the meantime, I'm literally using a piece of cardboard box that the movers left here. But no excuses, you know? You can put a towel down for all I care. Anyways, okay, just priorities. You know, my priorities are we're not in getting a new yoga mat. Wasn't stopping me from doing what I need to do. Okay, so we're going to do dumbbell donkey kicks and dumbbell glute bridges. So let me show you. Glute bridge, we basically put the dumbbell on our lap, back on our backs, heels pretty close to our tush. You see me? Yeah, heels close to our tush, and then we lift up like this. Okay, so we're lifting straight up. Okay, we're not lifting like that. Okay, so butt down, straight up, squeeze the tush. The weight should come through your heels. Alrighty, so we're going to do that one first, and then we're going to do our donkey kicks. So donkey kicks, there. Squeeze that bad boy in between your knee, and then drive it up. Okay, you're not gonna be able to open your leg like if you didn't have the weight or if you're on a table, right? So keep it tight, and then you're gonna drive it up. Okay, but when you drive it up, you want to use those hips. Extend at the hips. Okay. All right. Let's get it. I'm gonna do this one. I'm gonna show you how to set it up for heavy. If you have something heavy, you can't really just like throw on your lap like me. So we grab it from the side. It's the easiest way. Lift that bad boy over to your lap. Boom. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. All right. So weight in our heels, and we lift up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Squeeze the tush. 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, squeeze the tush. 12. Okay, so the same thing. How we get it off is we slide over, guys. Just be very careful. Obviously, if you don't feel comfortable doing that, just grab a lighter weight. Or if you're at the gym, Smith machine works just fine. Okay, so squeeze that in there. And remember, we're not like, woo. Nice and controlled, okay? So let's go. Nice tight core. Oh yeah, nice. It's very nice. All right, if you're wondering why we're not doing the warm-up set anymore, because we're warmed up. Okay. Oh, and I accidentally did a few extra. My bad. Okay. All right. So now we take a good little break. Breathe, breathe, breathe through it. And then we're going to do it again. And then we got 2 more supersets. So stay with me, guys. You're doing awesome. We want to make sure that we are using our mind and muscle connection. So don't just be listening to me babble. So I'm trying not to do too much extra talking because I really need you to focus on what the movements that you're doing, okay? So let's get back to the glute bridge. All right, and turn that bad boy over. Okay. All right, heels and push through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Squeeze. All right, number 8. Boom. All right, then let's get those kicks. So get that leg, that dumbbell right in between that leg. Brace the core, get that core set in, and then we push, drive it up. 1, 2, squeeze. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Woo. Good squeeze when you focus. She's feeling it right up in here, okay? Squeeze that tissue. Squeeze the dumbbell in between your knee and drive it up. 3, 4, 5. All right. Let's take a little bit of time You notice between these, we don't need to take that much of a break because that's really what a superset is for. A superset allows you to move quicker through movement, because when you're doing one movement for one specific body part, one variation, one whatever, then you go to the next one, while your heart rate is still going, that specific muscle group and area is getting a rest. So that's why you don't need that much rest between these two. So if you feel like I'm moving faster, that's what's happening. So realistically, 45 seconds is more than enough time here. Okay, guys, so let's do it again. Over, turn that bad boy over, heels on the floor, drive it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right. Boom. Alrighty, guys. Let's do that last set of kicks. Get that dumbbell right in between back of that knee. Corset the stomach. And drive it up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Man, nice good squeeze. It's such a small movement, and now your heart rate won't be as jacked up as it was for the other ones, and that's because we're working smaller muscle groups. Like right now, we're just working in the glutes, so it's a very small muscle. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, that feels so good, guys. Okay, so now we're going to do some lateral lunges, so this way. So that's gonna be good for those inner thighs, outer tushy, and then we're gonna keep that superset, keep that burn in there, and we're gonna do either banded abductions, so legs go out like this, or if you're going to the gym, you can use the abduction machine. Love that bad boy. So either one. I'm gonna put this back, and you guys are gonna rest. All right. I'm gonna put my mat away. Next time you watch a video, I will have my mat, okay? It just wasn't a priority, you know? Wasn't stopping me from doing my workouts. Now if I was missing my set of dumbbells, it'd be a different story, right? But anyways, I don't know why. This feels a little crooked to me. Okay, that's better. Alrighty, so lateral lunges, I'm gonna do it without any weight, which is still a great movement, and then grab the dumbbell. So we're gonna go step out, this leg is straight, this leg you're bending on, okay? So you watch from the side, sit back into like a little squat, okay? Alright, so I'm gonna use lighter weight. We're gonna do 10 on each side. Work on that range of motion. We don't want our chest to fall down though. So if we're here and that's as far as you can get, because if you try to go lower, you're gonna end up like this, then just work with that range of motion, okay? The more you do it, the better it's gonna get. So here, step to the side. 2, 3, 4, 5. Make sure we're keeping that weight. 6, inner heels. 7, 8, 9, and boom, 10. Woo. Feels good. All right, other side. So now, if you are doing the machine, go for it. If you are using the bands with me, then the band's going to go right above your knee. I'm gonna sit on the floor, and then I'm gonna lean back just a little bit, embrace that core, and out. 2, 3. What we don't want to happen is you to come so close that you lose that resistance, okay? So we want to make sure I'm doing a few extra because my band's a little light. So if your band's a little bit light or you're using light weight, do a few extra, okay? All right. Okay, guys, you're doing so good. Stay with me. Again, really don't need that much of a break between these. I mean, if you feel like your heart rate do need a little bit longer of a break, then go ahead and pause me. If not, we're gonna do our 30 to 45 seconds, okay? And we're gonna keep moving. So I want you to be challenging yourself, but I also want you to be safe. All right, so let's get right to it. So good. Such a good stretch in those inner thighs. I'm telling you. Between these and those sumo deadlifts or sumo squats, you are definitely gonna feel those inner thighs tomorrow. And I should add, it's okay if you don't. A lot of people like to determine how good their workout was with their calorie burn, or or their soreness of the next day and things like that. And that's just not true. I literally probably can go weeks maybe without being sore. Not weeks, because I try to push myself, but days, like, you know, after you just doing the same movements for so long, your body's not necessarily gonna get sore, and that does not mean that you didn't have a good workout. That just means that you didn't tear your muscle fibers enough, which isn't a terrible thing, you know? Okay. Remember, we're engaging the core. All right, squad. So I think we're gonna turn it up a little actually. This last round, if you have a band and you're doing this with me here, let's keep the band on. I know, right? Impromptu, let's do it. If you're doing it, if you took this to the gym with you and you don't have a band, you're not taking a band with you, just increase the weight of your dumbbell, okay? A little double whammy here. But if you are at the gym, I'm sure the front counter has some kind of band you can use. So, all right. So, out, stretch. Woo. Oh yeah. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh man. Oh, that's so good. So I did get this from Amazon, if anybody's wondering. They're not the plastic ones. I've broken so many of those. Since they came out with these, they're just so much better. They do not slide or rise. The plastic ones would always roll. So that was annoying. And like I said, I've broken a lot of them. 2, 3, 4, hope you're working as hard as me, and I'm not just here breathing heavy all by myself, because that would be embarrassing. Oh, okay. Oh man, guys. It feels so good whenever you challenge your body, you know? And it makes the workout not so boring. Like if I was doing something that was easy, I just don't think I would stick with it because I'd be like, that's so boring. Like, no thanks, I can do that, you know? But when it's something that's challenging me, it almost makes me want to be like, oh, I've got to get better at that, you know? Okay, nice tight core. All right, boop, boop, boop. All right, guys, that was so good. Thank you so much for being here with me and completing this strength workout. Crushed it. I hope you crushed it with me. Make sure, comment, let us know how you did. Throw it out in the community. Hey, I did lower body strength and it was da-da-da-da-da, or whatever. Or I did it for the second time and now I'm using heavier weights. Whatever, all of your wins, we want to hear them, okay? So we're just gonna do a couple of really easy stretches and then we'll get out of here, all right? So if you need to hold on to something, this is the time, grab something, but we're gonna do a quad stretch. Woo. It's always good to test your balance. I always like to focus on one spot. It makes it a little easier. If you really want to test your balance, then just look around like a crazy person and that will automatically shift your balance. Isn't that crazy? So. All right. Feels good. All right. So I hope this workout leaves you feeling empowered and strong because we are strong. So I hope that you get that from it. All right, we'll do hammies. Oh. I have the tightest hammies, so if you see my knees bent, it's because I can't lock them out. Oh, let's breathe. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Oh, it feels so good. Whew. All right, and so now this one definitely might need a little bit of balance support. We're gonna hit the glutes, so hold on to something and then bring that leg over and then just drive your hips back. So if you see it from the side, whoop, hips back. So right in here. Other side. All right. Doing so good. All right. Definitely make sure you progress with those strength moves. Try this workout again in a few weeks and you should be logging all your weights. So try it again and hopefully you increase those weights even just by a little bit. Okay, it counts. Okay guys, I will see you next time. Bye.